I'm Dancing as Fat as I Can is the 13th episode of the 30th season of The Simpsons, directed by Matthew Nastuk, and I really enjoyed this for several reasons. One, I think it's very relatable. There's a new season of a Stranger Things parody out, and Marge tells Homer not to watch it because she's got to go away because her aunt is dying. I feel like that part of the narrative just stopped existing as the show progressed, as the episode progressed. But nevertheless, she goes away and Homer can't resist temptation. And I understand both sides. If there's a show I'm desperate to see, I cannot wait. But also, if there's a show I watch with somebody else, I really don't want them to watch it without me. So I understand both sides. And I thought the Stranger Things parody was really fun. We did, however, get a quote from Lisa. And she said, and I quote, "We didn't promise Mom nothing." Lisa using a double negative? That's a little bit awkward, a little bit unexpected. I feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing something? Please tell me if I am. But Homer eats Eggos and watches the Stranger Things parody, and Marge finds out, and she's quite understandably very annoyed. So Homer decides to do something to win her back, basically. And I was not going to say the thing that he tries to do, but then I realized it's in the title of the episode, so it's kind of a giveaway. He learns to dance. I think the animation of the dancing was really well done. I thought it was really interesting to watch, and it was really sweet to see Homer really going out of his way for Marge. And I wasn't sure what would happen with that part of the narrative, and I won't spoil it. Well, I might need a moment with a spoiler warning, but I certainly was very curious to find out. We also have a very weak subplot involving Krusty getting kids to write an essay about Krusty, and then some toy competition that's very reminiscent of Supermarket Sweep. And it was fine. It was padding. It wasn't that interesting, but at the same time, it was okay. I didn't mind it. But for me, the main attraction was absolutely Homer and the effort he was prepared to go to, which I thought was very admirable. Loved the Stranger Things parody. And I guess I'll very briefly discuss the ending. I won't go into too much detail, but this is, of course, a spoiler for something that happens at the end. So at the end, Homer manages to persuade Marge to go to this dance where, coincidentally, multiple other characters are there, including her sisters, or at least one of her sisters. I can't remember if I saw both of them. And they dance. And I have to say, I choked up a little bit. It really got to me. I don't normally well up at romantic scenes, but there was just something about this that was so beautiful and so well done. So I like this. I thought it was a really good episode. It's never going to be a contender for my favourite, but having said that, it worked really well. I enjoyed it from start to finish. Apart from Lisa's double negative, and I still think maybe I'm just missing something with that. I don't know what. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. Definitely a pretty decent episode.